game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that was vital. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, and Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. He's got away. Torres. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stood up well to him there. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Dijk. Neither side yet able to find the net. Batistuta. Looking for the run. Oh, there's the hit! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckham. They want to be quick to recover this. Shapes to shoot. He's got away with one there. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the...
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Messi. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. It's run loose, who's going to get... And again! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And the shot! It's in! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he was quick to react. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gently done. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get free. All Black has that under control. Beckham. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's ambitious. Speculative strike. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just... He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And it's Messi. Foden. Batistuta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Torreira. Alexander-Arnold. And that is a little undercooked. Koundé. Now searching ball that into space. And it's Messi. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
McAllister really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's shifting through the gears here. Torreira. Oh, that's a very real chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finish.
Foden! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, can he get onto this? Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Foden. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. And the pass is intercepted.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 9, el dorsal
Ribery.
11, el dorsal
Torreira.
22.
He's going to be disappointed
Serán
with that.
sustituidos por el dorsal 2, el dorsal
Challenge
13,
just a bit on the firm
Ribery,
side.
el dorsal
Batistuta.
21, el dorsal 20. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. And he hits the net. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Can he get it through? Floated through. Could be danger here. Hits one. It's a goal. And That should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oh, what a mistake! Face to face with the keeper. Goes in for the header! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rafinha. Shot a goal! And that is a truly outstanding save. Barcelona have their 3rd corner. They've played it short. Skims one in. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Barcola. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Messi. And they can counter here, and that could set him on his way. Chance! Goalkeeper's ball. 5 minutes to add. And it's Roberto Carlos. Maradona in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Ronaldo is flagged offside. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Torres! They want to be quick to recover this. Now the finish! Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assuming we're referring to the one and only Francesco Totti.
Of course we are.
Yeah, well, when you look at him, you just think about mischief, devilment, somebody who finds those pockets of space and gets turning and bringing others into play. And not only that, Peter, but...
And Beckham! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Marquinhos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Beckenbauer clears. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos makes the interception. That has not gone well. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? And that could set him on his way. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Totti aimed beyond the defence. Decent hit! Fernando Torres. Belts one! It's going to be another throw. And he'll shoot here. Oh, what chance! Caught offside that time. And that's been won straight back. Messi is fouled. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. And it's Beckham. Can he finish? Mighty close.
Batistuta probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Aim forwards. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Superb reflexes from the keeper. Great effort, but no way through. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. can spring out of defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Totti really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Adams. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Torres! It's a loose ball. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, some tackle that. He's having a hit! Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Messi, he's picked his way through, and Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Totti. Whatever he had in mind, looks for the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Marquinhos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's found a way through. Messi. Messi. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And there is the half-time whistle. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. pinches it off him. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Batistuta! Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Neymar. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Lovely feet. Oh no, this does not look good. And Messi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Torres is flagged offside. Oh, that's delightful. Messi! And the pass is intercepted. And Torres! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Camisa 8, camisa 7, Neymar.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Totti. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's an errant pass. Played back in. And that is a little undercooked. Messi, he's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Costa Curta. Messi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu. That's a nicely measured pass. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. Chance for the header! Oh, taken with style. And that could well be the winner.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the first goal of the game.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. We expected better, and so did he. Maradona puts his foot on the gas. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now this could be a chance. Roberto Carlos. Koundé cuts it out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foram indicados
4
4
extra minutes added on. No way through there. Koundé, it's an inviting looking ball that. Beckenbauer.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Batistuta is onto it. He's got the shot away! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri gets over and intercepts. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are problems.
Chance! Neymar. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the run. Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Beckham finds himself offside. Mbappe. João Neves. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, can he put it away? Brazil with the corner, they're first. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely aimed. David Villa! That was superb goalkeeping.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Tries a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's Beckham. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Thiago Silva.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a good ball. Torres! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi. Here's Rodri. Neymar powering forward here. He can run onto that. And he's quick to snatch it back. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
João Neves. Messi has created one goal already. David Villa. David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh no, he's got that wrong. João Neves. Roberto Carlos. 30 minutes gone. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And here's Batistuta. Fernando Torres.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. David Villa. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substituição.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oblak. There will be a throw-in. João Neves. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Messi wins the duel this time. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Neymar running with the ball.
público presente na partida de hoje.
And here's Batistuta.
71.550
Well, it's good stuff.
espectadores.
This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Messi. João Neves. David Villa. Now it's Neymar. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Brazil have their third corner.
Substituição em andamento.
And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Marquinhos is there, and he can pick it up. Great ball if he can get there. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. He's found a way through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's not got that quite right. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, such a clever touch. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball he's in here.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
David Villa. That is great defending, so alert. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that was never going to make it. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. João Neves.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Mbappe. Maradona. Messi. And that has put paid to that. Rodri.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Teremos minuto de
Messi.
acréscimo.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Neymar is firing after that one.
And here's Batistuta. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. There's the hit!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, delightful ball. Can he finish? It's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Roberto Carlos. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
And it's Fernando Torres.
Messi.
And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe. Koundé calmly anticipates. Marquinhos cuts it out. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Roberto Carlos.
In with the challenge. And that could set him on his way. David Villa, he is onto this. Gavi. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Inter are back in business.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
The keeper was likely to need...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Messi.
He's found a way through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Messi.
That looks a cracking ball. He's away. He's through. It's one-on-one. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Up towards the front line. And it's Fernando Torres. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Fernando Torres.
30 minutes gone. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Roberto Carlos.
Not the most accurate pass.
Fernando Torres.
Torres! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Conte.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Batistuta.
Fernando Torres. Conte.
Now Mbappe.
Oh, super find.
And he's picked out the run. Now he's off and running. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Taken back almost at once. And the pass is intercepted. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shifted upfield. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. So what can they make of this? Gavi. And he's intervened well there. Adams has been caught there, it's a foul.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Gavi. Messi. Now it's Foden. And here's Batistuta. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. And here's Batistuta. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
In with a header! That pass has been well intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. And that is a little undercooked. Torres. Torres stood his ground strongly. Gavi. Adams gets over and intercepts. Shapes to shoot. And the shot! He's got away with one there. And we have our very first corner. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. In it comes. And now a sudden chance. He'll try from distance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. He gets big! And he's following up! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a shot! Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa pinches it off him.
Fernando Torres. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in, surely!
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 7. Il numero
Might want to be careful there.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
So their fourth corner of the game. David Villa. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Schneider. And that's a real chance missed. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Batistuta. And now they can spring out of defence. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Shot could be on.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Schneider really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
4
minuti di
extra minutes
recupero.
added on. That is good alertness. Foden. Bellingham. And he's let fly.
and a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Costa Curta makes the interception. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. That's been cut out, well played. Out for a throw. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Fernando Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And that has left him in a heap.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do. And probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Marquinhos. Now it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quality ball. A heavy challenge. Spread neatly. Batistuta. Chance! And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And he's managed to gift it back. And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. No goals as yet. Utrecht looking to pass their way through. Kimmich. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Here's Rodri. Messi. Good purposeful running this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that was vital.
Mohamed Salah, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Deftly away. quality ball. Torres is herring after that one. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been drilled in. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Messi. Fernando Torres. And the shot! They score! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Salah. Lampard, the man we've all come to watch. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is lovely. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And Chet pulls off a sensational save.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he has been fouled there. Lampard has it out wide in its face. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Great hit! That's a half-decent try.
Haaland did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
He's got away. That's really well cleared. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Roberto Carlos, he's found a way through. Kimmich is wide and looking to get onto this.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Alaba deals with that comfortably. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Decent hit! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've...
And the shot! Goal! You checked! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Utrecht get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
Tries a shot!
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Neymar. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Mbappe. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kimmich. And the counter is on. Now it's Batistuta. Kimmich looking to get on the end of this. Alaba is there and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Chance to shoot! In he goes again! It's a loose ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kimmich has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Roberto Carlos. Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição em campo.
We
Camisa
have got
15.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 11. Camisa 3. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21. Camisa 22. Camisa 7. Neymar. Camisa 14.
Rodri.
Teremos uma substituição.
Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kimmich. Climbs up big! De Bruyne getting this one clear. And another try! Jordi Alba gets good distance on it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich. Played back in. And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. And he's managed to get rid.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's Batistuta.
Great chance!
That is decidedly lacking. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mane. Mane has a goal!
Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Utrecht could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Batistuta. Now,
Can he finish? He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
and that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Batistuta, he is for chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Looks for the finish. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Rodri wins the duel this time. It's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. And Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get away here? Oh, it's Batistuta! Goal! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through. Busquets proves too strong. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brilliantly cut out. Corner number 3 coming up. He saw the danger and Adams! And that is wildly off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Good spot, he's seen the run. David Villa. Roberto Carlos. Here's Rodri. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And Batistuta! Decent enough try.
Batistuta certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And that could set him on his way. He's got space in the air. Can he finish? He's got a goal! just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Botafogo get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Bellingham aims beyond the defence. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. He's gone for goal! Now the finish! Davids. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Oh, well played. And the shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Steeson hits! It's in! Botafogo back on level terms! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Davids. He can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And so we're off again. Batistuta. No way through. That looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk gets it away. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Out to the left it goes. It's gone for a throw-in. Beckenbauer with the clearance.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham, he's gone forward. That's good play.
Bellingham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That is a brilliant interception. Deftly done. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well timed. Excellent interception. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kimmich. Over to the other side. And it's Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defenses.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 71.649
Excellent challenge
espectadores.
there, uncompromising. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Torres. Goes in for the header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. That's very neat.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
They're up to 5 corners now. That's a throw. Tries to get it clear. And the pass is intercepted. And he's found a way past, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rodri. And here's Batistuta. Great hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo
Camisa
choosing
18,
to make the first change.
Camisa 7, camisa 4, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9,
Davids.
camisa
Quality
14,
ball.
camisa 10,
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's running through.
camisa 16.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely measured pass. Hits one! Goal! Botafogo!
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you could...
Messi! They've scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Botafogo were 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Neymar. He's played him through. Adams cuts it out. Rodri. Into the last 5 minutes. Owen.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. And it's Marquinhos. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Davids.
acréscimo.
Owen. Now it's Messi. That looks a good ball through. He's through. It's 1-on-1. And he's... And Owen! And more and more and more. And they are pulling clear here.
Camisa 14.
Botafogo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Senhoras e senhores,
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So, many thanks. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous...
And the finish!
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Messi.
He's had a shot!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He's picked his way through. Messi, Batistuta. Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And we have our very first corner.
Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Messi. Speculative strike. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Ball is over the line. That is a brilliant interception. Driving forward. Foden. Fernando Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Torres is herring after that one. And it's Fernando Torres. Messi. Back into the middle. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. And here's Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passing is crisp and sharp. The message is clear, none shall pass. Shifted upfield. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Jordi Alba. And he's being shifted off it. Fernando Torres. And that's been one straight. Roberto Carlos! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No way through. Batistuta touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Messi. And Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Kimmich. Pedri gets over and intercepts. Fernando Torres. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos. Forwards and with intent. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's in, surely! Batistuta! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Oh, this looks sharp.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi has found the net here, of course. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jordi Alba. Caught offside that time. Still just a single goal between the sides. Can he get it through? He's through here. Shot could be on. Great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Fernando Torres really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7.
Alexander-Arnold gets across and deals with it.
Il numero 17.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, easy pickings there. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
No, it's not getting there. Fernando Torres. And here's Torres. He's having a go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Pedri. Fernando Torres. Now it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernando Torres. Rudiger. He has found a way through. Heads it! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Shot a goal! Defending was strong and firm. And here's Batistuta. Kimmich.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ball's gone out of play.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Roberto Carlos climbs up big, harmlessly behind.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Neymar.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. One 0 as we head towards the end. Neymar receives it in a wide position. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee he's got it all. He has done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Kimmich looking to hit the byline here. Keeper sees it all the way. And the number on the board is 3. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on. Works it forward. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything...